what I'm about to say is about to piss a lot of people off. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But you know what? Just tell me if I said something wrong, because I'm about to say it. Like, I'm going to say it. So no matter how you slice the cake, you know what I'm saying? It's still, you know what I mean? No matter how you slice the cake, it's still gonna be, it's still the same size cake. Yeah, you could, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same portion size. The portion size don't change when you cut the cake. A wise man, a wise man never said that. I just made that up, and I think I'm wise. But hear me out though, right? Lil Wayne is my favorite rapper. Anybody who knows anything about me knew I grew up idolizing Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's my favorite rapper ever. But I don't think it's a stretch. Because I've heard people say this, but I've always felt like this. I feel like Lil Wayne ruined hip hop. You have to say that though, because who's the most influential rapper of this generation or era or whatever, right? It's Wayne, right? But the reason why I say Lil Wayne ruined hip hop is the same reason why people say Steph Curry ruined basketball, right? It's the preparation of it. How the same way Wayne he didn't write, you know what I'm saying? He freestyled a lot of stuff, and he freestyled a lot of stuff, and then he was a rapper who hopped on he hopped on that auto-tune wave, and T-Pain, of course, was already doing it. Other artists was already doing auto-tune, but I'm saying he made it to the point where everybody felt like they could do auto-tune. They could sing in auto-tune, and they could rap, and then they could do the punchlines, and we don't have to write. We could just punch in like he punches in. And he's been openly, blatantly, you know what I'm saying, probably one of the most popular, you know what I'm saying, guys he's not the only person to do it, and not even, you know what I'm saying, but I'm saying he popularized it for this generation not to write, right? To use basic, because he as crazy as Lil Wayne is as a lyricist, and he has some of the craziest punchlines we ever heard. He also has some of the most simplistic punchlines. So you factor in the auto tune, you factor in the simplistic punchlines that, you know what I'm saying, he would give us sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a lot of clever, but he would give us some but this is facts. You know what I'm saying? You factor that in, and then you factor in the not writing part. So now you got guys spitting basic punchlines, not writing, and oh yeah, let me put some auto tune on that. Let me see how it sound like that. Hey yo, Google, put a little T-Pain in my shit. You know but that's the truth. It's like the Steph Curry thing about how Steph ruined the artistry of basketball. Like, the jab used to be, the mid-range shot used to be like a jab, as it compares to boxing. It used to be like the jab. You know what I'm saying? Even if you was a great three-point shooter, if you was a great scorer, you lived in the mid-range, right? You vacationed at the three-point line. You know what I'm saying? I think Steph lives at the three-point line, and he has a summer house in the mid-range. Does that make sense? Are you looking at me right now? Is this camera on? Is this camera on? I gave y'all 30 years. I did not do this stuff. I'm fighting for my fucking life. But no, but like, yeah, that's it's the Lil Wayne thing. It's the same thing. It's the same effect. Lil Wayne ruined hip hop the same way people accuse. If you feel like Steph Curry ruined basketball, you definitely feel like Lil Wayne ruined basketball. Like, it's not that he was terrible at what he did. It's not like Steph is terrible at what he did. It's that they did it at such a great level, and they made it look so easy that it made it feel like anybody could do it. That's what it is. They made it feel like anybody. Now you got, 300-pound, 7-foot centers pulling up from half court trying to launch a three, and it hits lands in the stands and hit the popcorn guy who's holding the popcorn guy. Popcorn corner hits the soda lady in the eye. She spills the drink on this guy who's typing on his laptop. That, you know what I'm saying? And like, it's a crazy story. It all connects. It all connects in a way. But that's what I'm saying. Lil Wayne most definitely ruined hip hop the same way. And like I said, it's not his fault, not necessarily his fault. It's just that he's such an influence that he influenced a generation to, like, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't take the steps. That's the problem. People didn't take the steps to become a shooter like Steph. They don't work. When you watch Steph Curry work, it's legendary. It is so legendary to watch him work out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like he just walks in the gym and he just starts launching threes. But that's the most popular clip of what he does is the lunch and threes thing. But you don't see all the work. And even if you watch the film, just watching him running off them screens, it's an art. It's a masterpiece, man. But again, get in my comments. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. And yeah, man, if you don't like my opinion, hey, man, hey, you know what? Just cut the camera.